government's digitalization. So you wanna have to watch this.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon everyone. We are from Group 5. Welcome to our academic seminar. My name is Yuliandaryani India Putri and I will serve as today moderator. I want to introduce team member. Today I'm joined by an excellent team. Zaskia Maharani as the first presenter, and Rika Agustika as the second presenter, Fasya Cahaya Afrila as our first questioner, and last Gendis Membayun as our second questioner. I want to introduce the topic. Our seminar today focus on a high-grade relevant issue in modern governance is government digitalization. Government digitalization has become a fundamental element in improving public service quality, transparency, accountability, administrative efficiency, and citizen engagement. Around the world, including Indonesia, digital transformation is reshaping how government operate and how they interact with their citizens. Importance of the topic. This topic is essential because effective digital government not only enhance public sector performance but also support economic growth, streamlines bureaucracy, and strengthen good governance. Understanding its challenges and opportunities help us address Indonesians' readiness in facing the digital era. I want to explain the seminar structure. First, we will begin with a 30-minute presentation session delivered by our two presenters. Next, we will continue to a 50 minutes question and answer session where both questioner will ask two questions each and the presenter will respond. After that, I will deliver a 5-minute summary of the key inside discussion. And finally, I will close the session with brief final remarks. With that, let us begin our presentation session. Now, I would like to invite Zaskia Maharani to begin the first presentation on the topic of government digitalization. The floor is yours.
Hi, I'm Zaskia Maharani. So I want to introduction to the issue. Okay, introduction the issue. The issue of government's digitalization arises because many countries face serious problems with their traditional public service system. Manual process that rely heavily on paper, physical signature, and face-to-face interaction have been proven to cause delays, high operational costs, and significant risk of human error. Citizens often experience long queues, document processing that takes days, and complicated procedures that consume time and energy. In addition, many governments also suffer from fragmented data stored across multiple agencies, cause citizens to repeatedly submit the same information. This issue becomes even more urgent as technology rapidly evolves and society becomes increasingly digitally literate. People now expect service that can be accessed from home without needing to visit government office or wait long periods of time. Another factor driving this issue is the growing global pressure on governments to be more transparent and to close opportunity for corruption. That often emerge in face-to-face and manual process. New challenges such as data security, public trust, and the digital divide also push governments to adopt more modern systems. All of these problems and public demands converge into a major issues that ultimately drives the rise of the concept of government's digitalization. Next, for the concept of government digitalization. In the first, the concept The concept of governance digitalization is not merely about transferring service from manual to online formats, but rather a structural transformation in how governments operates and interacts with the public. This concept involves that use of information technology to redesign bureaucratic process to become more efficient, transparent, and public-centered. Government's digitalization includes the transformation of digital infrastructure, such as building national data centers, integrating inter-agency systems, and adopting technologies like cloud computing, data analytics, artificial intelligence, and even blockchain. Beyond the technological aspects, it also requires cultural transformation within the bureaucracy, encouraging officials to work faster, rely on data, and focus on outcomes rather than lengthy procedure. A key element of this concept is interoperability, ensuring that all government agencies are digitally connected to citizens can access multiple services through a single gateway. It also emphasizes user-centric service design, meaning systems are built based on the needs of citizens rather than bureaucratic convenience. In essence, government's digitalization is a revolutionary concept that restructures the way government works at every level. And government digitalization is a systematic process in which governments adopt digital technology to improve the quality of public service, simplify administrative procedure, and enhance accountability and efficiency within the bureaucracy. This definition goes far beyond simply creating apps or websites. It includes restructuring procedure, utilizing national data, automating process, and even reforming regulation. Digitalization means governments rely on digital data for a decision making rather than manual documents or face-to-face interaction. In a broader sense, government's digitalization also includes developing national digital identities, implementing electronic payments, enabling real-time service tracking, and providing platform for public participation in policy making. Through digitalization, governments become more responsive to public needs and more capable of dealing with modern challenges such as pandemics, data security threats, and globalization. Overall, digitalization represents the modernization of governments to make it more efficient, faster, and able to provide fair service to all citizens. Next is characteristic of a fully digitalized government. A government that has fully undergone digitalization can be recognized by several key characteristics. First, most public services are available online through an integrated portal, eliminating the need for citizens to switch between multiple apps or visit government office. Services such as business, citizen licensing, taxation, education, health, population administration, and social assistance are available in one unified platform. Second, there is national data integration, which prevents government agencies from repeatedly requesting the same information. Citizen data, such as identity, income, address, or business status, is automatically accessible within the system. Third, modern technologies are used to speed up process such as AI for document verification, big, da- big data for forecasting public needs, and blockchain for enchanted security. And the fourth, digital governments emphasize transparency. Citizens can track the status of their requests, see times estimate, and submits complaints through online systems that record every action. And the last one is fifth. Cybersecurity and privacy are top priorities with strong encryption, digital audits, and data protection regulation. And the sixth is the last is digital services are designed to be user-friendly, ensuring that people of various ages, background, and education levels can easily use them. These characters collectively reflect the maturity of a digital governance.
Okay, thank you Zaskia Maharani for your insightful presentation. Now we will continue with Eka Agustika for the second part of the presentation. Please process.
Nah, case study Estonia. Estonia is the most digital adult government in the world after giving independence from the Soviet Union in the year the first those government system from the dawn of modern technology and of its foundation pillar service thus the UTC is of democracy by tax data F system that system is data in value enables the free and keep information is updated. The loss of those digital transparency are if of public service are free online and the fiscal is public service was became less stressful because purpose are all digital study democracy. The digital is not made about the technology in with info is different system. Next. Nah, solution esteem and digital government. Nah, typical full digital government services in Ukraine. Deal in data individual, so this all government is work with. Now, with is XE. This is on digital because civil planning government analysis and monitor this is the is data from loss and table system allows to frame because from a digital importation as his main network in service system and certain with involved digital training and computation is that all group in and for people can of digital self. Knowledge is cooperation between the government, first technology and test and committed can implement with how and not finding government digital will not pass its work for. Next. Ada interest, and this is government dictation. All government dictation of money, and for the first is from major piece on of the foreign piece is the digital between group. That as to technology cause outdated or low digital reach. This can and truly form of if digitation is not for baseline is program. Sources when Alkin data and government system. Committee on government system called out update technology. They have system with the because many people are cost. Nah, manual process is digital requires the poster for is from us of through and function of process. Money government or system deep in basis in process the data for one and two. This of those must be called. There is green, transparent, and strong to finish for office. This is how this digitation is now made technology. Project Bucom system before the effort of nation. Next, the before of government dictation. Government dictation of being the effort not only the government but also and the nation. Face dictation is because of freedom writing without replying anything. Source is given option the use of paper of song and document the digital hashtag and code. The P as all take him more tools over the government group can ask several more. Tunis behalf office the form Indus and print here. Now with digitation nation required to use a screen natural do system or economic digital system from government to afford for prints and their target is digitation of across of within digitation. Now the free source can before the is over in need a social assistant help from education or more as this be democration the default popular of the culture. Next. Now, the putusin of government dictation in the form government dictation or two term and the figures before CSKPR effort to save the next generation of digital government for the earth. First to be service cell government source of AI government. There are we have government involved with the use of digital field. Now, digital for and this public cons plus with transfer because the data can be out. Automation the government effort. Just the of government technology to help government. Now, in the following, we source in the phone, this in public place, so small with what in service we in of things is public as study is from and warning. This is the that the flow of government will become more digital is needs and data rich.
Okay, thank you for Zaskia Maharani and Rika Gustika to both presenter for the comprehensive explanation. We now move to the question and answer session. During this session, each questioner will ask two questions and the presenter will answer after each question. I will guide the flow to ensure clarity and proper order. Questioner 1, you may present your first question.
Hello, my name is Fasya Syari Afila. I want to ask first question. What is the main reason behind the emergency of government digitalization issue?
Please to Anastasia screen clean. Government digitalization is a digitalization public service system still held on manual paper based and fast to test from this makes cost long free. So for him take option cost and a he is all human error. This data was good government is from to represent the sum inflation is growing risk for this and growing digital with our navigation more do and being modern.
Second question. What is the main concept of government digitalization explained in the PowerPoint?
Preparation to answer the screen quiz for Fasya. The cost of government digitalization is not just about no service online. It is a structural navigation of how government operates. It is going digital information system and adapting technology such as those big big data and block it in a screen consists in the core, the faster for than in and three-channel service design, information and computation of the cost through anything modern web.
Okay, now we return to questionnaire 2 for your first question.
Hi, my name is Keneva Bayun. I want to ask the first question. What are the key characteristics of a fully digitalized government? I'm gonna answer this question in this. So, a fully digitalized government is characterized by online public service available through one integrated portal, national data integration that prevents repeat submission of citizen information, use of modern technologies like AI, big data, and blockchain, high transparency where citizens can track service progress, strong cybersecurity and data protection system, user-friendly service accessible to all groups in society.
Okay. The second question, what is Estonia considered the best explain of the government digitalization?
Okay, the answer is Estonia is considered the global leader because it rebuilt its government system using modern digital technology after gaining independence. It implemented a universal digital identity used for healthcare, tax, business, regulation, and even online voting. Its X-Road system enables secure data exchange across agencies with no duplication. As a result, 99% of public service operate online 24/7. Administrative costs drop significantly, process become extremely fast, and transparency
Okay, the last question. What major challenge do government face when implementing digitalization?
Okay, the answer key challenges include digital divide, where some groups lack internet access or digital skills, cybersecurity risks such as hacking, data breaches, and ransomware, internal resistance from bureaucratic staff who are used to manual process, lack and standardization and interoperability leading to fragmented system. Privacy and data ethics concerns, especially when using AI, biometrics, or big data. This challenge show that digitalization is a complex systematic reform, not just a technological upgrade.
Okay, thank you to both questioner for your thoughtful question, and thank you to the presenter for your academic response. And let me briefly summarize today's seminar. Our presenters explained to that governance digitalization refers to the adoption of digital technologies to improve governance efficiency, transparency, service delivery, and citizen participation. Key concept present include government digital public service, interoperability, and digital governance framework. And we also learned about global and Indonesia context, where many countries, including Indonesia, through initiatives such as digital identity system and online public service, are working to modernize bureaucracy and improve public service quality. The presentation highlighted major challenges such as digital inequality, cybersecurity threats, limited digital literacy, infrastructure gaps, and bureaucratic resistance to change. At the same time, opportunities include increased efficiency, better transparency, improved public trust, faster service delivery, and enhanced innovation. During the question and answer session, several important issues emerged, including the readiness of Indonesia government, data security, concurs policy consistency, and the role of citizens in digital transformation. Okay, in closing, I would like to explain my appreciation to the presenter for their informative presentation and to the questioner for their valuable contribution. Digital of government is not simple. Technological change, it is a transformational process that can reshape public administration and national development. I hope today's discussion has provided useful insights for all of us. Finally, we will provide the PowerPoint file and YouTube link for this seminar as per the terms and conditions. Thank you for your attention. With this, our seminar session officially concludes. As a moderator, I take my leave. Thank you.
So, thank you for listening from Group 5. We explain about government's digitalization.
Thank you. Bye.